rental suites inside your condo. A
Whoa.
rental suite inside your condo,
Yeah, we're just gonna add more rooms. Once we
right?
close, we'll just add a couple of rooms.
Just throw
Nobody
a little
needs
closet,
a
like just put a little bed in the closet that someone could sleep in.
14,000 active listings, 8 billion people coming into the country every week. Like, how do prices really come down? Because out of the million people they're gonna fucking flood this place with again, or even if it's 500,000, 300,000, okay? Like, there's plenty of people to buy 14,000 houses. And out of the 14,000, some of them are ridiculously overpriced and aren't really for sale. Like, they're like, how many listings are like, well, if I can get this, then I'll sell, right?
Yeah.
Whatever. But you got to take those out. And then you got to take out the ones that are just not even saleable. Like, they're just, the people are so fucking out to lunch with what they have. It's like, that's not even really for sale. And then you got like the dilapidated pieces of shit that are like priced as like you could move in ready or newly renovated, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So like out of 14,000 homes or 11,000 or 16,000, if you go back, like, how do we not absorb what's really actually for sale or saleable, right? Easily with people with money that can actually afford these fucking houses.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do prices actually come down ever? Like, is there actually I know you keep coming up with all these scenarios where the market gets flooded with inventory, but okay, we just added like 18% inventory in 1 month. Do you feel like there's like so much choice out there now that like, oh
Each
no,
month we have a whole new wave of people who are going to be renewing their mortgages. Each month we have a whole new group of people who have missed 90 days worth of their mortgage payments, right? And all it takes, as we've learned from the past, all it takes is sentiment to change. Investors are out of the market right now, right? As a new Canadian, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to say, hold on a second. So the market's going down, and that my friends all got taken advantage of last year. I'm not going to buy in this market. I'm going to wait. So yeah, the rental market's going to be bullish. The rental market's going to have a lot of people, but investors don't want to buy those rental units.
I think there's lots of investors still out there buying these shitty, faraway rental houses.
Very few, very few.
If you go driving up in like the cottage country now and you actually see who owns the houses, like, it's not the white guy from Ontario.
I'm telling you, Daryl, the calls that we're getting, like, there's so many people who bought. We got a call from a guy a couple of days ago. I called him yesterday, and it was a property that he got a permit to build a house on in a very nice pocket of Toronto. And it was clear that he overpaid for this property. The property sold in 2020 for 1.5, and it's a teardown. And he bought it as a teardown for 2.3.
What?
April 2022.
When? Oh, where? Give it a general.
It's Toronto, West End. West End. Okay.
2 point something for a building lot. Holy shit!
He never got back to me. Yeah, well, I'll see if he ever answers the calls, because he wants obviously to hear what we can do for him and everything else. But I'm telling you right now, the answer is nothing.
No, but what about our buddy in Cornwall? He's eating up property as much as he can get his hands on.
Yeah, Cornwall's different. There's a guy. Cornwall, the rent,
that's where investors are going.
Price ratio is much higher than anywhere else in Ontario.
Yeah, so maybe but how are the investors not going to come back? Like, even if people don't buy houses, people need to live in houses, and people still want to live in places here. So like, I really, there's no investors. What about that guy in the comments all the time? What's his name? Franco Titi Franco. So, he sounds like he's buying anything. He's the most bullish guy on the planet.
The other thing too is you have to look at how many houses we've actually got, like the total inventory right now compared to what the total population is.
Because
I'll just like properties. So even though we feel like right now we don't have enough properties,
like actual physical homes, you mean?
Actual physical homes already built, the stock, right?
Yeah.
There's a ton of properties that are underutilized, not vacant.
Underutilized.
They just got a 4-bedroom house that's only got one person living in it, right? And so
kick them out.
A house I'm on my way after today, this afternoon.
Take
the
house
I'm going to is 5,000 square feet. There's 2 people in it.
Sorry, you can't live here anymore.
I'm just saying we
should send the drones and say, listen, like,
I'm just saying
you should move from here because you're underutilized.
Well, they want to move.
Well, fine.
This exists. This is out there. And
so there's tons of that.
We don't need to build as much as we think we do.
We have to force people to live with other people they don't want to live with, potentially.
No, we need to be able to exchange the housing from
Mm.
the older generations who are living in oversized, underutilized properties
Yeah.
into the hands of the people who are going to be more efficient with it.
Ooh.
And we're going to see that switch.
How?
We've got rooming
How?
houses now coming to Toronto. We've got
Oh,
more people willing to live and share.
oh
We've got 13
God.
people living across the street from you in one
Yeah.
house.
It died down. It must have been like
They
a
saw the show,
special. Maybe it was because it was the long weekend. It was
right?
Airbnb frenzy or something.
But these are the things, these are the changes that are going to be way faster, way easier than building a bunch of houses for the people that we need to do. And once that happens,
There's
Daryl,
no fucking way.
and all these people have got all these issues because of the financing and the different types of structure. Also, all the houses that are out there,
I need
where
your
are all the
happy
old people
pills.
moving to? Where are all
Pass
the
me
old
some of
people?
those happy pills you got there, TK. Where are
Where are
they
all
moving to? Nowhere. They're gonna die in their
the
houses.
baby boomers? No, they're not. They're leaving town.
Where are they going?
They're going to small
Saskatchewan?
towns. No, they're
Small
going to
towns.
Halliburton. Maybe they're going to Saskatchewan. They're going to places
They're
that are
going to
cheaper
Muskoka to
because
pay
they're looking at their
4 mil for a
retirement plan,
cottage.
and their financial planners going, all right, well, Jim, based on the cost of living 20 years ago when we started budgeting for your retirement,
Yeah,
you need to work for an extra 12 years.
that's right.
Or you
Or
can move to
oh,
Aurelia, right?
Aurelia.
And you can retire today. And Jim goes, honey,
Get
I
your
sent
hat.
in the paperwork.
Get your hat, babe.
We're moving to Aurelia. And I'm dealing with those
Aurelia.
people right now. Yeah, I'm dealing with a lot of people right now.
This is the thing.
Oversized homes,
Spreading out.
underutilized, going to be moving into smaller places.
Suburbia.
Outside.
Suburbia with condos.
Less expensive places, wherever it is.
I'm pretty sure I just saw an ad for like first of all, I'm seeing a lot of ads for people selling stuff in Dubai lately. That's kind of interesting. It went like Calgary and then right to Dubai all of a sudden became the next best pick. But I think, we're going to see a spreading out in Ontario. Like you'll still have the 14,000 houses sold in Toronto. Like it's still going to keep turning and the prices will stagnate. Maybe they'll drop a little bit, but I don't know. There's too much fucking demand, but we're going to start seeing like condos in Aurelia, baby, on the water. Right. And people are going to start like, maybe they're going to start retiring to fucking Kincardine there was actually a condo
Houseboat
on the water in Kincardine or Kincardine or whatever the hell that fucking place is called. But that's what we're going to start seeing. Midland condos starting at $899 for 475 square feet on the water ish, across from the water. Well, really, it's across from the water, but hey, you can see the water. TK, $899.
I got a new listing coming up next week. It's at Don Mills and Lawrence. It's a condo townhouse, 3 bedrooms, 1,000 square feet, something like that.
Don Mills and Lawrence.
Yeah, and the lady's moving to Kingston.
Kingston, Jamaica?
No, Kingston, Ontario.
That'd be smarter. Kingston, Jamaica. But Kingston, Ontario is probably
right. And the house that she bought, she was able to buy with her savings in Kingston.
Yeah.
Move there.
Yeah.
And then say, okay, now I can, sell my house here and move on. So these baby boomers got a lot of money.
And they're moving. They're on the move. They're gypsies.
These baby boomers got a lot of money. They got a lot of cash. They're ready to go. And once they start fleeing, and they're fleeing for different reasons. The retirement excuse was one, but a lot of them just don't like the neighborhoods that they've been in for 30 years and they've changed.
I think that we should definitely get used to condos in the small towns, TK, because that's going to be the only place anyone.
The future of Toronto condos. We have to end the show now, Daryl. But the future of Toronto condos is this, okay? Everyone's going to disagree with me in the comments.
Of Toronto condos?
Rental suites inside your condo.
Whoa.
A rental suite inside your condo.
Yeah, we're just going to add more rooms. Once we close, we'll just add a couple of rooms.
Just throw nobody a little needs closet, like just put a little bed in a closet that someone could sleep in.
Look, we don't have a traditional kitchen eating area and a dining room. Okay. Yeah. We could, but my office is the dining room, TK. We don't need a table here and a table right there. So who needs a living room? I mean, people can have a TV in their bedroom, right? You don't need a living room anymore. You need a
Yep.
kitchen, fucking room that thing up as best you can without getting in any trouble, right? Nobody has to know. Nobody has to know. 1,300 a room. And you can maybe cash flow.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Like, comment, and subscribe if you got anything from one of these clips. And if you want to see some more, press something on the screen here. Boom.
That was good.
That was good. I like that. That was good.